Hi everybody, I'm Chris Freytag and I am here today to lead you through a 10-minute upper body sculpt workout. Now, strength is so important as we're aging. Starting at about the age of 35, you start to lose about a half a pound to a pound of muscle if, big if, you are not actively replacing it. So if you are doing something to strength train, you are going to be in such better shape as you age. I'm 55. I can tell that it gets harder and harder every year. Do not lose hope. You are never too late. You are never too old to start, and you can make changes. A lot of women in my age group talk about crepey skin or that they're getting looser, and that's a lot of things with hormone changes and lack of muscle structure. So as we gain some muscle, you're going to like the way you look, but you're going to like the way you feel. Mentally, you'll sleep better. It helps with hormone regulation, metabolism. It helps you do your daily activities. So let's get started. I'm a big stickler on form, so we'll talk about it as we get going. I've got my timer here because I want to stick to approximately 10 minutes, and we are going to hit every upper body muscle. We're just going to warm up very quickly, and warm-ups truly are about mobility. So we're just going to warm up those joints. Take a couple of really big deep breaths here. And then let's just work on those shoulders like this. Just lubricate those shoulders. Juice in the joints, I always say. We want to get some mobility going here. And then go the other direction. So internal rotation this way. So we're just mobilizing. Motion is lotion is what I always say. Get something going here. Now, both arms together right here. A little more in those shoulders, then flap your wings. Give yourself a really big hug. I love it. Let's just stretch up overhead. Big stretches through those arms. I love it. Right there. Like I said, easy warm up, a couple torso twists just to wake up your core, because as you're going to notice, you need to keep your core strong throughout this entire workout. Most of the things we do are going to be standing up just to hit all those upper body muscles, but it's going to feel good. All right. And then just roll those shoulders back, and then a couple neck releases right here, forward and back. And one last move that I love to do, cat-cow. It warms up your back. We'll do standing cat to cow. Right there, cat to cow. Last one, and then we're gonna get right into it because we are limited on time. So when it comes to strength training, you wanna feel muscle fatigue, not muscle pain, muscle fatigue. We're gonna start with rows. We're gonna begin with our push-pull muscles, our back and chest muscles. Pull muscles are the back, push muscles are the chest, bigger upper body muscle groups. So always start with the larger groups and work down to the smaller. For a mid-back row, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. I want you to hinge from your hips and keep a really nice long spine. So you're gonna hinge over, drop those weights right in front of you, and you're gonna row. Now I have my weight in my heels right here, so you get going at home, all right? Row back. I have 15-pound weights in my hands today, but I've been doing this for a while. So if you are new to weight training, perhaps you start with 3 or 5-pound weights. If you've been doing this for a while, perhaps you go with 10, 12, or 15. If you're really going for it today, maybe you go even heavier. I think that's awesome. Now notice I'm pulling it back. My elbows are going behind me, and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I feel it through those back muscles. If this is too much to be hinged over in your hip flexors, keep going at home. You can stagger your stance. A little wider base maybe is a little easier on that low back, but you're hinged over from your hip flexors with a long spine. Give me 2 more, 1 more, and there we go. So that is your first back exercise. If you felt no fatigue, you can go heavier next time. We're gonna go into push-ups, good old-fashioned push-ups, and they are hard, I know. Actually, I'm gonna come this way, and I'm gonna show you. I like to have my hands on the weights because I like the way it angles my wrists. You can always put your hands down to the floor. You want your hips in alignment. So if you are new to push-ups, perhaps you have your hips in the air. If you are medium or just getting going on your push-ups, perhaps you do them on your knees. And if you are proficient, you're gonna go on your toes. I'm slightly turning my weights out. I'm coming up, and here we go. Elbows go behind me, not out to the side, but behind me. Keep going at home, all the way down to the floor, all the way up. Now, please keep continuing at home. Do the best you can. This is not a push-up. This is a bad push-up because it's eventually gonna hurt my neck, all right? And this is not a push-up. Slight bend, and this is not a push-up. Dropping your hips. So keep it going like this. I want you to get to about 15 push-ups. Hopefully you're counting at home. Woo, baby, come on. For me, this is only gonna be about 8 push-ups, but you should have done a few more than I did at home. And I can feel myself fatiguing. So that is awesome. Now we're gonna go into a Renegade row, which puts our body position in a plank, just like I was now. So core muscles are going to activate. And we're gonna pull back and row from our plank. Again, pulling that weight back here instead of up into your neck. Are we ready? Feet are wide to keep your shoulders and hips down, and you row right here, and you row. So push-pull muscles, friends. Here's another pull exercise right there. Keep your hips and shoulders facing the floor. What am I talking about? Keep going at home. I don't want you to open through the side, but I want you to stay focused where you pull into your back. Core muscles are activated. Again, we're trying to go for about 12 to 15 of each rep. And if you feel no fatigue, that means you could have gone heavier. Ultimately, you would do this 10-minute workout twice. So you go through every exercise 2 times. Last one and done. Let's go into what we call a chest fly. So you did your push-ups, which is a push muscle. Now we're gonna go on our back and do a chest fly, a little less stress to the shoulders. And we're gonna open up around a big beach ball and come around. I'm gonna hold a glute bridge to activate those core muscles. Here we go. So, ooh, it's very bright out here. I'm gonna lift those hips, and here we go. We're gonna go around a big beach ball and back up. I have to close my eyes because it's so bright out here. Imagine that you have a big beach ball on your chest. Open all the way up, squeeze up around that big beach ball. Abs are nice and tight. If this is too much on your core, put your hips down right here. Keep it coming right there. I need a pair of sunglasses today, my friends. Keep it coming. If you close your eyes, no problem. You've got this. Give me 4 more. Come on, pump it up there. Let's go. 3 more. Yes, you can. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, no problem. That was our push-pull series. Now, I was using my 15-pound weights. Moving into shoulders. So you have 3 heads on your shoulder. Anterior deltoid, front shoulder, medial deltoid, top of the shoulder, rear deltoid, back of the shoulder. All right, we're gonna start by working the bigger medial deltoid. I'm gonna start with lateral raises. I'm gonna go with 15s. If it's too much, I'll lower down. Muscle fatigue is our goal. Here we go. And my phone, I wanna make sure that I'm keeping this workout to approximately 10 minutes for you. Sorry about that, friends. Okay, here we go. So you're gonna pick it up like it's 2 pitchers of water and dump it back out. I want you to squeeze an orange under your armpits, squeeze. So in other words, you aren't flipping those weights up really fast. You wanna control it, protect your rotator cuff, and squeeze an orange under your armpit. Notice my stance, I'm staggering my stance. You can definitely have a parallel stance, and I am starting to sweat. Strength training will increase your heart rate. It will build muscle, mental and physical muscle. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna go for just a few more. Come on, baby. I don't know why my phone keeps turning off. Right there. Come on. 2 more. Right there. 1 more. The struggle is real. If you start to fatigue, congratulations. Overhead presses, your basic medial deltoid exercise. Take it up into 2 right angles. Right here. Do not overarch the low back. Tuck your pelvis under. Yes, you can. Come on. 4, 5, are you counting at home? Lift heavy things over your head. That's how you get stronger. I think this is 8, I'm not sure. 9, 10, come on. Tuck that pelvis under. You are tough. 2 more, 2 more. And last one. Boom. Okay, shoulder tees. So a shoulder tee is going to use your anterior deltoid and bring it down. We'll get a little rear deltoid back here. I would normally go with a lighter weight like an 8-pounder. I don't have one here with me. So I'm going to try to do 1 arm at a time with these 12s. If it's too much, I'm going to go with body weight. So you're going to lift 1. Yep, I feel like that's too much. I'll do 1 more on this side, and then I'm going to go without weights in my hands. If you have a lighter weight at home, please keep going. All right, so you lift straight up. Do not elevate through your neck. Out and down. Try it again. Up. If you have, for me, ultimately, I think 8-pounders would be what I wanted right here. Awesome. And here's what I want you to notice. if you're looking at me or looking in the mirror, do not do this. So do not use your traps in the back of your neck. You keep going at home, but really notice that the power is coming through that anterior deltoid. Take it out, little rear deltoid. Here we go. Come on, baby. You got it. I want you to give me 2 more T's. Here we go. We're gonna go right into biceps. Come on. So we hit our push-pull muscles, back and chest. We've hit our shoulders. We're moving into biceps. Here's the key with biceps. I cannot believe this keeps closing on me. All right, here we go. We're gonna be about 12 minutes instead of 10 minutes, my friends. All right, here we go. Turn those palms up, and you're gonna lift all the way up and lower slowly. All right, so here's the key, the lengthening, the eccentric part of the exercise is the most important part of the exercise, the lengthening of the muscle. So I don't want you to be swinging your body or swinging through the shoulder joint or the elbow. Really protect your joints, but lower, slow, and controlled. Come on, you got it, right there. Ultimately, you would do about 15 of these. Really feel it on the lengthening of the muscle. Give me 1 more. We're gonna go to a hammer curl. Hold tight. So all we're going to do is switch the angle in which we're using our bicep. Shoulders up, back, and down. Do not scrunch your neck. All the way up, same idea. Nice, slow, lower. 2, right there, slow and controlled. 3, woo, sweat is a-happening. Come on, 4. If you are starting to fatigue, perhaps you go 1 arm at a time. Breathe. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Woo! All right, we're gonna go 4 more. Let's go 4 more. Right there, I'm breathing. Oxygen and water help with those muscles. Come on. 2 more. Right there. And 1 more. All you, baby. All muscle and down. I'm gonna put these weights down for a second so I can breathe, and I'm gonna go to tricep, the back of the arm. So we wanna use the opposing muscle groups. We use chest and back, and now we did all 3 heads of the shoulder, and now we're going with bicep, tricep, back of the arms, this part of the arm. So we're gonna go with our traditional overhead presses right here. All right, we're nearing about 10 minutes here, not counting when I was talking to you. Here we go, all the way over, down, all the way up. Now I'm gonna turn it sideways because I want you to see what I'm doing. Notice I staggered my stance, bend my knees, tuck my pelvis under, so I'm not arching my low back. Elbows are in near my ears, so you don't want them to wing out, and I'm not scrunching my neck or my shoulders, and I'm bringing that weight all the way down behind my neck, all the way back up. So this is not a tricep, going like this. This is not a tricep, opening up, but you gotta keep those weights going full range of motion. If you start to make a face, I know that you're reaching fatigue. Come on, baby, I'm still with my 15s. You got it. Breathe each time. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Come on, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go for 1 more tricep exercise. That was the long head of the tricep. We're now gonna go for the short head with kickbacks. Now I have to lower for my kickbacks. I can't do quite as heavy. I'm gonna go with my 12s. Last exercise, friends, okay? Here we go. So, turning sideways so you can see me. I like to stagger my stance, hinge from my hip flexors, but you could bring your feet parallel like we did with the mid-back rows. You could come on all 4s and do 1 arm at a time. So you have to see what works for you. All right, get your elbows up. Simon says, do not move from your shoulder joint. So none of this, no swinging in the shoulder, but it's all a kickback from the elbow. Kickback from the elbow, and really slow and controlled. No swinging, no momentum, all muscle. Push it back, come on. In the essence of time, a couple of these I only did about 10 repetitions. Usually we go about 12 to 15, and if you want to really make that upper body workout count, do this whole workout 1 more time. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, that, my friends, when I look at my clock, was about 12 minutes, okay? Great job. You can hear me huffing and puffing. Let's just stretch it out a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. You can give a little stretch here. Reverse tabletop is my favorite exercise to open up through the front body, chest and shoulders, so I'll show you that one right here. It's where you come down and you bring your fingertips towards your heels. You lift from the lower body, and then you lift the upper body and just open through your chest and heart right here. Oh man, feels so good. You can hold the stretch a little bit longer, no doubt. And that was your upper body strength. Do this, like I said, twice through if you want. Do it a couple times a week. You will get stronger. You will notice the change both mentally and physically. Thanks for joining me.